guys, it's Claus. Welcome back to another video. Let me introduce to you Yarnell Dan in his T67. Now don't panic, don't panic. This video is not about an overpowered TD with great camo sniping and killing everyone. In fact, Yarnell Dan sucks. He plays like shit. And but a win is a win. And he was very, very interested in knowing how the outcome of this game what the outcome would be. So he stuck around. And I appreciate it when players do that. When they have a shitty game, but then they stick around and one of their teammates has an amazing game. Some of the opposition has an amazing game and just an incredible finish. Yarnell Dan does everything wrong. He hesitates at the beginning of the game and then goes to this spot here where he may get some shots if his team spot anyone who rushes that middle. And he has the attention span of a gnat, so he does not stay here. He leaves. Well, there's nobody there. I'm leaving. Unfortunately, he did not realize that some of the tanks that are heading to the middle are slower, so they may take a little time to get there. And just as he leaves, KV1 shows up, which he could have shot. But that's besides the point. He decides he's going to go to the 8-9 line. Now that the enemies have pushed aggressively, he is not there already, so he's not ready to take shots. But the enemies are there, so he's going to rush forward in his TD with no armor, well within the view range of those enemies, so that he can get detected and immediately sniped from enemies that are camping back near their spawn, because now he's spotted and getting shot by a T-37. He doesn't realize that now. KV1 and well, everyone shot him and his game is over. Because did I mention that Yarnell Dan sucked in that game? Played like shit. It's horrible. And most players right about now would leave, go back to the garage, and play a different tank. But not Yarnell Dan. No. He's going to follow what happens in this game, and it is such a great game that we have to follow it too. Now, he's just died. The enemies are pushing aggressively on the 8-9 line, so he's zoomed in on this T-29, this Tiger. We're going to try and defend this corner. Look at the push. And there's also, a Cromwell behind them, and a Jackson. So if they just pull back and this T-29 is making a bold move to try and go back to the garage quickly himself. He's rushing forward to die. Yes, he's achieved that. Yarnell Dan beat you, but now you're in your garage as well. I wonder if he's watching his team. If he is, he's in for a treat, because this is just a spectacular finish. Now, the Tiger is flanking at this enemy in his Tiger. This is probably his first game in his Tiger, and he thinks it's a medium tank, and he's decided to flank around the other Tiger. But unfortunately, now he's in the open and being shot by everyone. And, I think he's going to... Yes, he explodes. And the Tiger and the T-29 are still defending this corner like bosses, but the T-29 is getting shot up the ass. There's a KV1 there. They're surrounded. It's hopeless now. That KV1 on the enemy team, you see him, he's made a bold move down the 7 line and is shooting the T-29 up the ass. He's going to shoot the Tiger 1 up the ass here. Oh boy, how long could... He's gone stealth, but he's there. He's behind this Tiger 1. And meanwhile, the T-34-100 on their team here is saying, help, help! He's rushed to the enemy base, and he wants help. Because he does not have a mini-map. And he doesn't realize that all the enemies are down here, and his team is desperately holding them off from overrunning their base. He's at the enemy base crawling, help, help! I have gotten here, I want help now! I realize that all the enemies are down there, and you are fighting, but help me! I am a T-34-100, and I've driven to their base, and I want help! I haven't seen any enemies up here yet, but I want help! The Tiger 1 is holding on like a boss, pressing his ass against his dead Tiger 1 counterpart so he cannot get shot up it. And he's defending as best he can, but alas, he is finally taken out. It's 7-9 in this call. Oh, no, well, it's 8-9. How much time has gone by? Do you realize that only 4.5 minutes have gone by in this game? And it's 9-9. 18 players have died. Let's check in on what some of the rest of the team is doing. The T-37 has been watching this from the cover of this rock the whole time. He's full HP, and he knows that you don't want to mess with those enemy tanks and get involved in those brawl situations because you could lose some HP. So he's waited behind this rock the whole time, safe and sound. And now he's edging for. He's not sure what he should do. Should he just wait here, or should he move somewhere? He's in a fast tank, so he likes to sit perfectly still most of the game. He's learned this from past experience, that if you do drive around, you tend to get shot. But if you wait perfectly still somewhere, you're safe for at least 7 or 8 minutes. Eventually they come, but it's better to sit still. Let's see what happened to that T-34-100. There he is. He's getting shot up the ass and dying. I guess no one helped you. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Pointing away from that WZ, but he is dead. So alas, it is 11-12. 5 minutes into the game, 23 people have died. The T-37 now is moving forward. His teammate in the other T-29 has told him, do something useful, T-37. So he is launched into action. He is going to do something useful now. He wants to be useful. He does not want to be unuseful or useless. Let's do something useful. Let's drive up here and we'll park right here. There we go. Now we are doing something useful. Ha ha ha. Look at me on this ridgeline. I am doing something useful. And he shot his gun, which is even more useful than just perching himself on the ridge looking pretty. He shot his gun, which was very useful. And now he can, well, maybe he should go back to his rock where he was safe. I'm not let's just follow the T-29, because this T-29 has moved forward and has shot someone up the ass, which is even more useful than perching himself on the ridgeline looking pretty. And while I've been talking, I now realize that it is only the pretty-looking T-37 and the T-29 left on this team versus a WZ, one blah 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 FT, and a PZ-4. There he is, a PZ-4H. The T-37, I think, has spotted him. The T-29 misses him. And the PZ has disappeared. Where could he go? This is the showdown now. Remember Yarnell Dan? He's still watching. He's hoping for a win because I mean, he contributed at the beginning by sacrificing his HP and doing 0. But he does not want that performance to negatively affect his stats. Oh wait, the T-29 spotted. Let's see what happens. He's going to try and take a shot. Oh, he's been hit, but not by the PZ. He's been hit by the WZ. There's a lot of Z's and Z's. It's like a World War Z thing happening. The T-29 now scooting across this open area and heading for the middle. So there is the WZ is down there and able to shoot down that line. Seeing that his teammate has taken some damage, the T-37 decides to drive into the open there. He's hoping to get shot by that WZ now. The T-29 now is hugging the rocks here, moving towards the center. They are doing the pushing and the enemy is doing the defending. The defenders usually have the advantage because, especially that PZ, or that WZ, because I'm confusing my Zs. Let's switch around. No, there. The PZ has moved to the middle. The T-29 has found him. There he is. There he is. The T-37 has not been shot yet. He's trying to spot the WZ. The T-29 sees this PZ enemy, decides to turn around and face the opposite direction and climb up this hill. I think maybe he wants to spot the WZ. But he's going the wrong way. He's heading towards his own base. He's heading back from the direction he came. He knows the WZ is at their base. He knows where the PZ is. Oh, I read about it. Oh, it's the wrong base. I've gone the wrong way. He's confused. Let's switch and see what the T-37 is doing. The T-37 has found the PZ. There he is. He's moving in for the kill. He is being useful now. He can't shoot through that building, and he's been hit. And now he's confused. Someone has shot me. Someone has shot me. I see the enemy in front of me. He's disappeared. He's behind this house. I can't shoot him. But someone else has shot. I've been shot. Someone's trying to shoot me. Hey, what's going on? Someone is trying. Hey, someone shot me. That's what he's thinking. But it was very useful for him to spot the PZ. The T-29 now launches into action to chase this PZ, but he is going to get shot by the invisible WZ as well. He's taken one off the ass, but he's bounced it. There he is. The WZ has made himself visible, but the T-29 ignores him. Because why would he want to shoot him? He'd rather chase this PZ around the house. And now he realizes maybe he'll get a side shot on this WZ. He comes and pulls around, does not aim, and fires it into the ground. And now it is a precarious situation. Oh, he's taken one up the ass. The PZ is firing HE, and it only did 53 damage. He took it in the tracks. And now it's him versus 2. Oh boy, he is in a tight situation now. He's not fast enough to chase the PZ around the house. If he does chase the PZ around the house, the WZ will shoot him. So that is not a very good situation. What can he do? He has to sit right here. The WZ could drive around the map and go cap. If he stays out of detection range, he's not going to try and back up and go stealth, but he cannot because there's a house in the way. There's a WZ up there. If he drives up, no, he can't drive into that house. But wait, the PZ is driven into the open, so he can shoot him. There you go. And now he can shoot the... Oh, he's taken one from the WZ. He's in a crossfire. He can't shoot the PZ up the ass, and now he's lost the game. That PZ is obviously going to go cap now. If he just drives to the cap, then the T-29 has to drive towards him to reset, and the WZ will shoot him up the ass, and that will be a GG. It's just... Oh, no, the PZ has come back. He's come back. He does not want to cap. He's driven back, and I'm not sure what he's doing. He's positioned himself in front of the T-29 and just spotted him, I guess. But now he's probably thought better of it. He's going to go cap. Of course he's going to go cap. That would be really the only thing that he could do. Or try and drive around where he can get a side shot from stealth. And so the T-29 just gives up. That's all he can do, is just leave his keyboard and start drinking his coffee and just forget about the game. GG, I tried my best. And this is what you got. The honorable thing to do is just to give up, not play anymore. You see his turret is not moving. He's not even holding his mouse or keyboard. He's okay. He's waiting for the PZ to go cap, and he's tried his best, and is gonna just lose like a man, honorably. Well played. What is his name here? Wait! The WZ is driven. He shot him in the side. Oh, the WZ. Shoot him. He shot the WZ. Oh, no. A bold move by the WZ is now... Oh, it is finishing him off. Oh, no, he bounced. Wait, he bounced. So all you have to do is avoid the end with the gun. Shoot him. He's got him. The WZ has died. That was Rambo Zombie, and the WZ is dead. The PZ is in the cap. Who is that guy? It's Lead Bucket. And the PZ has finally gone to cap. And the T-29 here, poor Ideller, is going to try and go back and finish the game. He's back in it. He had given up, was ready to die honorably. And there's the W's. Oh, I'm confused. But he shot HE at him and missed, of course, because, he was pre-aimed for 42 seconds and missed. And now he's probably thinking, old Rambo Zombie. Well, Rambo Zombie's dead. Lead Bucket is in the cap. He's realized that I got 45 seconds. He's going to be here. I don't have 45 seconds. I've got to run away. Get behind this rock. If he gets behind the rock, he will force a draw. No, he's not gone behind the rock. He's running into the open. The T-29 is following. Oh, boy. Actually, you know what? They're both one-shots. One hit with HE, not on the tracks, will kill the T-29. And one hit on the PZ will kill the PZ. It's Lead Bucket versus Purideller. He's got to be there. They're coming at each other, mano a mano. They both fire. And the T-29 ends victorious. So Yarnell Dan, you won. A win is a win, no matter how pathetic. Well, Yarnell Dan, you're at the bottom there with 0, but Purideller, look at that, 7 kills. And where's that other guy? Well, let's check Purideller here. Well played. Look at that. He hit 10 shots and penned 10. The WZ, Rambo Zombie. Well played, buddy. Well, a little too aggressive at the end there. You weren't satisfied with just a victory. And Lead Bucket, 17 shots, 12 hits. He only did. You might want to consider a different choice of ammunition. And credits were made all round, because a win is a win, no matter how pathetic.